What goes on behind the scenes in the city of Norfolk during a major weather event? We'll tell you how the big decisions are made and why, and what teens can do and where they can go for inspiration and fun. The answers are just a phone call away on the forum. Hi, I'm Jan Callahan. Depending on your perspective, a beautiful snowfall can be cause for delight or a major headache. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, City of Norfolk staff are carrying on with their business in ways that may surprise you. Scott Mahone, Deputy Emergency Services Director, is here to share how priorities are determined and decisions are made when the weather brings our daily routines to a standstill. And of course, the snow that we had in late January was one that I think took a lot of people by surprise. Not so much the city as it was the residents who thought they could just pick up and go on with their business the next day, and that didn't happen.
No, it sure didn't.
No, but you know, that can happen again, and so the city didn't go into this with blinders on. They know that there are certain steps that need to be taken in order to address the storm before,
Exactly.
during, and after. And so that's why we brought Scott here with Emergency Services, because he deals with this during the storm. Certainly, I sat in on some conference calls and heard what everybody had to contribute. It was very impressive, and it's not what residents often get a chance to experience, and we just want to make sure you understand why certain things happen.
Okay.
So with that, this all begins with what's called Team Norfolk, and it is a team that, in a partnership, that really is the key to this decision-making process.
Exactly. Team Norfolk is a partnership throughout. We include private, public agencies, nonprofit, profit, higher education, military. We fall into the community involvement theory, which means any storm, any disaster, whether it was the winter storm, a hurricane, or flood, it's going to affect the whole community. So we want to get the whole community partners involved and deal with the situation.
Okay. And having everybody involved means everybody has a say, and those things that are shared are then mulled over and discussed, and priorities are established. Some of them are already established, but at least you have the information to enter into the plan.
As a city, and especially from our Department of Emergency Management, we have a winter plan for such events, and we actually have a snow plan that we went over through our local emergency planning committee on January 15th just to review it. And who knows, 10 days later, we were actually using what we had in that plan. So we coordinate through conference calls, through WebEOC, which is our web-based incident management system, and we give everybody of our private partners the information, the latest information from the weather, what our predictions are going to be, and how we can address the issues that are going to face the city. So with that kind of information, then we the director, Jim Reddick, he's the director of emergency management, he's going to gather all that information from all our partners and put a recommendation down to the city manager to make a decision on the city's well-being.
Right. So there's no one entity that's making a decision at the get-go. This is all stuff that's gathered and then presented with recommendations from each person who has got an area of so-called expertise, but they're representing all of these members of Team Norfolk.
That's exactly right. We gather the information and make sure we have a complete picture of what we're looking at before we make a recommendation. So it also involves the schools. I mean, even though the schools get our information during our conference calls, they can make their own decisions, but they base some of their decisions on what the city of Norfolk's going to do and how the roads are going to be cleared.
There's a picture right now of a very familiar intersection to people who live in the city of Norfolk. This is Virginia Beach Boulevard, right near Military Highway, and looks a little different, doesn't it, than it normally would. But this was the day, I guess, of the snowstorm, once daylight appeared, and there's another of our posts, recreation, parks, and open space equipment. So there's a lot of equipment that is pulled out, but the city doesn't have, hangars full of stuff because we don't have this kind of
No,
situation all the time.
we're not from the north, so we don't have that abundant supply of equipment or storms that the northern states have.
But this is certainly quite a few people that you probably didn't see because you weren't out and about. You were safe in your homes. Were out working during the event and also, of course, right after. So as you can see here, lots of shovels.
And that's good. And the point is, you have some city workers and private partners actually working to keep the streets clean. And we put the message out, if you don't have to go out, don't go out, because it is dangerous out there. And you can see the icy roads right now and the gentleman working. So our message to the general public was to stay in and let the city workers try to clear the streets so we can open the city and schools back up.
Yeah. On the screen now is a phone number. This is not an emergency number for Department of Emergency Preparedness and Response, and also a website. If you go to the website, you can provide you with more information. There were some very interesting statistics and numbers and what have you. You may find that you would like to read about, and that will kind of help you form a bigger picture of what is involved in actually making all of these things go into motion.
Exactly.
Whereas if you're sitting home and wondering why your streets aren't being cleaned, and that can be a real pain, and it can be a very big inconvenience for some people. There are reasons behind it, which is a good question. So,
okay.
A lot of people in neighborhoods want to know why aren't you cleaning our neighborhood streets?
Okay. Well, we have a snow plan, and it's developed by the Public Works Department. They have roughly 66 employees and 22 special trucks to clear the primary roads and secondary roads. If you've ever seen pictures of a snowplow on the interstate, you're going to see a big truck with a blade on it pushing through the interstate or pushing through the major roads. And where does that snow go? It goes right to the side. So if you go into a neighborhood and your cars are parked on the side, or even if the cars are in the driveway, all that snow is going to go right in the gutter lane. So you're not going to be able to get out.
Okay.
And our equipment's pretty large, so some of the streets we might not be able to get to.
All right, they just be too narrow. They wouldn't be able to.
It's a hard to tackle process, so we don't want to block anybody in. So.
Okay, well, and it's not something that people would necessarily think of, but that's very true. Now you have primary roads, and what are primary roads and what are secondary?
Primary roads are our major intersections, something like Military Highway, Virginia Beach Boulevard, Tidewater Drive, Granby. Our secondary roads are smaller roads that intersect the larger roads.
Okay.
So if you need to get between Tidewater and Military, you would use the secondary road in the middle, make sure that is cleared. And we try to get those major paths cleared to open up the city and to bring in additional resources in.
Right. It also makes room for the emergency vehicles and all those other things that are very important to have.
Exactly. There's still everyday stuff goes on, so we have to make sure the hospital roads are clear, and the police station and fire stations are definitely clear.
Yeah, well, and it's a lot of work, and it doesn't happen in just a couple of hours.
No.
It's ongoing, isn't it? I mean, it went on for hours.
We had the snow hit us about Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. While it was still falling, we had some trucks out there, but couldn't do a whole lot with the snow constantly falling down. So they started clearing the primary roads about Wednesday night around 7. They had about 50% of the roads clear, and then probably about Thursday, they had about 80%, or Thursday around 7 p.m., probably about 80% of the roads clear. And then by Saturday, all the roads were clear.
Yeah, nobody was ever happier to see rain than I was. It was like, gosh, But there's always a possibility of more on the way, and I think currently we're talking about some more snow. So get used to it, and know that the city is doing everything it can to make sure that you are safe and that people are getting to where they need to go when it is a priority. Scott's certainly a part of a great team and an impressive team that helps pull all of this information together so that the right decisions can be made in the right periods of time. Just often hard to figure that out when you're sitting at home and you're frustrated. I know, because it's hard to sit home when you can't go anywhere. So, well, while we're talking about emergency response, there are some things that people could still get into, and one would be there's a special needs registry that people can sign up for folks that may have needed of additional services or what have you during these kinds of events.
And that's right. And actually, I brought a brochure to show you. But
Okay.
we have, Hampton Roads area has a special needs registry, which identifies people in your community, whether they're disabled, elderly, live alone, or might need special assistance during the event of a storm, disaster, but what, hurricane, flooding, winter storm. We want to identify those individuals, and we will make contact with those individuals prior to and after a storm to make sure they're okay, to see if they need services. So the registry really helps us out. We don't want to leave anybody shut into a house, you know, and snowed in or a flooded area if we can get to them and help them.
Great, and this is a voluntary registry, so people would have to just take the initiative and go online and sign up for this, but it can be a lifesaver for some people.
You can sign up at readyhamptonroads.com. It's all voluntary. We don't get into a lot of private information. We just need name, address, what elderly, disabled, what type of assistance you need. If you would go to a shelter, if we offered it, we would provide the transportation. So it's a great program to have. Okay,
and great. And also just remember, it's not just for snow events. This is for all kinds of events. So any kind of emergency situation. It could be hurricanes. Hopefully we won't have one of those for a few months, but you never know. So for right now, it is the winter, and we probably have more winter weather to come. So remember, the City of Norfolk is standing by, planning, always on top of it, and doing everything they can to ensure that everybody gets what they need. We were very fortunate not to have a lot of power outages in this last one, so that made things a lot better, a lot more than you think.
Yeah, Dominion Power was right on. I don't think we had any power outages. If we had something, it was fixed within the first hour, so the rest of the city was had the power, had the heat, so we were good on that part.
Yeah, all right, well, good practice for the next time then. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
We'll be back with a bounty of resources and events geared toward our youth. You won't want to miss, so stay with us and we'll be right back.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you.
Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids
you.
how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Nearly 250,000 children live in poverty in Virginia, and with it come increased risks of everything from HIV/AIDS to childhood obesity. Please welcome Karen Bailey. She's executive director of the nonprofit known as The Resource King. We also have Larry Rubama, who is a sports reporter for the Virginian Pilot, and executive director for Teens with a Purpose, Deidre Love. Thanks for joining us. This is a diverse group. They represent some very interesting things, and if you have teens or youth in your family and you're tearing your hair out and trying to find something positive for them to glom onto, these folks really have some answers for you. They're not called the Resource King for nothing, and Teens with a Purpose kind of speaks for itself. And Larry, well, we'll just explain why he's here, because he's going to be a point of inspiration. Well, let's start with the big Resource King, the big picture, and what it is and what it provides to our community.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you for having us here today.
It's a pleasure.
The Resource King inspires and nurtures dreams, and we're all about connecting youth and their families to resources. We are in the pre-launch phase of Youth Empowerment Services, and with Youth Empowerment Services, it's all about empowering young people in the areas of employment, education, entrepreneurship, and providing different real experiences. So Larry was kind enough to join me here today, and Deidre, because what I find is as I work with young people, there's always somebody in the crowd, and I ask them, what is it that you want to become? What is it that you aspire to be? I'll always get the athletes. I want to be the football player. I had someone last Tuesday night say they wanted to be an Olympian wrestler, you know, so we always get those who want to be in the sports professional arena, and then we get those who want to be the entertainers. They want to be the music producers. They want to be the rappers. They want to be the singers. But then when I ask some probing questions, you know, some next level questions in terms of, well, what are you doing? Are you aware that there's a teen center here in Norfolk where they have the music studios? I get the blank stare, like, no, I didn't know about that. And then when I ask them, well, are you playing any sports? Are you working out? Are you doing anything in the off season? Again, it's that disconnect between this big dream that they want to have, that they want to achieve, and not knowing the plans or the steps to be able to achieve that dream. And so with Youth Empowerment Services, that's what it's all about, being able to create those real experiences once we are able to help them to really give voice to what they're passionate about. And then to connect them, prepare them first, and then connect them to those different opportunities and people who are out there that are willing to help guide them and mentor them through the process in a collaborative way. Okay, what a wonderful resource then. So the Resource King is a perfect name for it. Larry, being a sports reporter, of course, you're in touch with sports all the time, and I would find it hard to believe that you didn't have some involvement or interest in sports before you got that job.
Yes, actually, I thought I could be a professional baseball player. And one of the things I want to talk to kids all the time is I say, you know what, it's okay to have that dream. Don't let anybody kill that dream. But if that doesn't happen, what are you going to do with it? And I tell them I got into it because a lady told me, her name is Dorothy Gilliam, used to work for the Washington Post, came to my church when I was 13 and said, you know what, if you can't play the sport, write about it. I didn't understand what she meant at first. And she says, you read the newspaper? I says, yeah. And she inspired me to get into writing. I was pretty good in English and allowed me to be able to still be affiliated with sports. And I go and tell the same story to other kids who want to be professional athletes. Let them know there's another way to be able to still be involved with it, even if you can't play the sport anymore. And something I try to tell kids, even if you're a professional athlete, one day you're going to retire, an injury could happen. How can you still be affiliated with sports, dealing with sports? And this is a perfect way to be a reporter, a coach, a physician, whatever. But I try to give them challenges of other ways they can still be involved in sports. Right, it's a different way of thinking about, it's a multifaceted way of looking at your future, not just what you see on TV or in the papers, which is, I think, what is so magnetic about things such as being an entertainer, being, you know, the next star. Whether it is sports or entertainment or anything else, you know, it's very compelling. And yeah, you're right. Well, most kids don't think about how do I get from point A to point B. They don't. So this is a crucial point in a child's life, a young person's life. It really and that gap that you're trying to fill, and the bridges that you're building, which is really great. It's really commendable. You, as with Teens with a Purpose, you are providing some foundation, some platform for these kids to express themselves in ways that maybe artistically, but they may have talents that, or they believe they have talents that are really going to be sensational and they're going to make it, but it also is a reality check for them. What does it take? What kind of effort does it take to make these things happen? Or if I want to be a record producer, or whatever it is called these days. Right. What does that mean? You know, because you know it's just a phrase, but what goes into being a producer? That's not easy.
No, I think a lot of the teenagers who come to us are kind of before the stage of knowing what it is they want to be. They like a lot of different things, and so it's a fun place. It's a cool place. It's energetic, so they come in to enjoy themselves. But they find that when you have an organization that's peer-led, you're expected to lead on these things you say you like. So you have to learn more about everything that you do because you're expected to take the forefront on all the efforts that Teens with a Purpose puts in front of them. For example, there was many teenagers who've stayed from middle school and they're now in college, but I think of one in particular who's a young poet. His name is Emeka, and he's been with us since he was 12, and he's a great peer leader, and he's a really good poet. And he'd say, I think I want to, be a poet, I want to be a performer. Got a little older. He started organizing more of the events and being more of the voice for Teens with a Purpose, and coming to me, Miss Deirdre, let's try this, or we haven't done a certain thing, let's try that. And I'd say, well, if you want to do that, here are the steps you have to do to make that happen. He's now away at college studying business management because he wants to be able to do something similar to what we do. He wants to run the business that empowers young people. So he started with something he liked, and he saw all the work that goes into making that thing happen, and it opened a whole new avenue for him. He thought that he wanted one thing, but he was exposed to other opportunities, and now he's off preparing his life for something still to help young people, but as a business leader. That's where the turn
behind the scenes kind of.
Absolutely.
And there are lots of behind the scenes things that you can do in entertainment, but that, if you don't have that plan, you're not going anywhere. So what a great story.
That's what makes it so exciting, because he had that real world experience. Then he was able to follow certain steps and get that exposure, and now he's off to the races, really studying business management, the business side of the house, so that he can fulfill that goal of opening up a similar enterprise. That's excellent. That's exciting.
Mention poetry. You have an event that Teens with a Purpose is putting on in the next month or so.
Right. For the last 5 years, we've been we have a division called Hampton Roads Youth Poets, and this division trains young poets to just really take their writing and present it on a big stage, present it throughout Hampton Roads, and then we actually travel around the country in something called Brave New Voices. So they write about all the issues that they care about, and then because we're a youth empowerment and youth development organization, we have them speak to the issues. So if they write a piece about poverty, then we're going to work with the poor. If you write a piece about homelessness, we help homeless. So they put something behind their words, so they actually experience it. And the festival brings all kinds of young writers together. We get beautiful venues for them to perform on, and it's really a showcase of more than their talent, it's their passion. We celebrate their voice and their courage, just the courage to stand up and speak their truth. So that's a pretty exciting thing. There's 4 major events. The first one's on the peninsula, the second one is in Virginia Beach, and then the last 2 are the bigger events. That'll be March 29th at the Roper Theater, and then on April 26th at Norfolk State University.
Wow.
So it's pretty exciting.
And the opportunity to perform in a sense, but it's not just words you're reading. There's your whole being is put out there.
Yeah. And they have the audience is a big part of the Hampton Roads Youth Poets event, because we invite government leaders and school officials and parents and other performers to be in the audience, because part of what we're giving is an opportunity to be heard and to be valued. So when they're at a great theater and they can look out and see what they consider other important people there cheering them on, their value. It says what I have to say matters, the way that I say it matters, and I count as a young person. So that goes way further than the poetry experience. That goes into them believing in themselves and taking advantage of opportunities to develop careers. And it just gives you the courage to try something that you thought maybe I'm not big enough to do. But when you succeed at this, and succeeding isn't winning, succeeding is stepping on the stage and being present. There are 6 people who will go to California or whatever the closing city is for this big event, but every poet who steps on the stage, you are now a member of the Hampton Roads Youth Poets. All we ask is for your courage to stand and be heard. And then you're accepted into a family of poets, and there are peer leaders, and there are adults who support you, and organizations who support, and it's just a wonderful thing. I'm just honored to be a part of. But
it sounds
it
like a
feeds
great
right
family.
into what we're doing here
Very,
today.
very big family of support. And I imagine in sports that there may be something comparable, but the idea that you have feedback and that continues, and you share that with a larger and larger circle of support.
Yeah, I try to tell kids all the time, you know, I go to speak to them in high schools and middle schools. I said, come join me. Come call me on a Friday night. I'll take you to a game and see what it's like to actually be right there on the field. And there's a young lady right now that she goes to Virginia Wesleyan now, and she's done it, and she's taken it upon and says, yeah, I want to hang out with you. And she sees what I do. She says, you do all this in this amount of time. And it allows them to see, is this something I really want to do? I mean, it's one thing to say you want to do it, but come see what it's like to do it.
Right.
And hopefully, you know, inspire more writers.
Yeah, well, you're not always hobnobbing with the top stars in the country or the world, and you have to sit down, you have deadlines, and you have to write, and you have to know how to write. And what they're seeing is the end result, and maybe the environment in which you get to be a part of all the time. At least that's, I think they probably figure that, yeah.
Well,
wow,
deadline.
to go to all the games.
Yeah,
well,
they don't realize deadline. The one girl says, you got to write this story by 11 o'clock? I says, yeah, for it to get in the paper the next day? Yeah, it's got to be done by 11. So it's just a great way for them to be able to see what I do, and then hopefully inspire them to want to do it as well.
Yeah, well, what a great thing to offer. Right. And by pulling these resources together, that is what your organization is doing, is making sure that there is a point of entry for this. And if you have not heard of the teen movement or about, you know, the opportunities in media.
And in the sports industry.
Right, in the sports industry, you know, when we have Karen here who can
And that's what it's all about, because with Youth Empowerment Services, like I said, we're in our pre-launch phase, but we already know of different free and low-cost resources that are in the community that will really help young people to be able to say yes to their future goals and dreams. And so as we work with young people and we have different resources that are in place that they may not be aware of, it's really being able to help them to first be able to identify what is it that they're passionate about. And then once we're able to hear that passion and we help build up their soft skills and we help them with their employment needs, because a lot of young people, it's all about earning some money as well. And so they oftentimes will have some sort of talent, some sort of idea about what it is that they want to become, and we help them work out the steps. And then we're able to also look to see now, along with the resources like Teens with a Purpose, where they can be able to go and to train and to participate in that venue, which is free. With the services that Deidre is providing during the week, they're able to get that extra training, but then there are also opportunities like through Busch Gardens where they actually hire musicians, they hire performers. And so we're always looking at now how can we take that training and their passion and leverage it so that now can turn into employment opportunities for them.
Great stuff. We hope that you got the website and that you'll check it out and get involved. Thanks for joining us for your time. See you again next time. Bye-bye.